Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deborah Cameron, and I'm excited today to be presenting to you the second on of my series for my emotional blueprint work. This particular video is going to be dedicated to the warrior and maiden within. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I want you to consider the yin-yang symbol. And within that symbol, there's a lot of wisdom. It's over 5,000 years old, this wisdom. And the wisdom is reflecting not only darkness and light that is inherent in all of us, but also the masculine and feminine, the yang and the yin and the yang. And what the symbol really implies is unification of the two. Now, within my work of the last 20 few years, I have been very much aware of the dynamics of this masculine feminine within. And it really is such an important foundational piece for my emotional blueprint work. And so when I work with clients, I very quickly help them establish the aspects of self that may be more dominant. Let's just take a look for a moment at a woman who is perhaps working in the corporate world, or she's juggling a lot in her life. She's got young children, she has a lot of responsibilities within her family, and she is go, 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 do, action, action, action. Now, this usually implies that she has a very strong masculine or warrior capability and tendency. We can never, ever underestimate the importance of a strong warrior for within each man and each woman. However, all too often, this warrior woman may actually feel very, very exhausted in her life. She may not have very much energy when she wakes up in the morning. She may have an overriding feeling of too much responsibility. And so when we recognize this tendency, and I see it a fair bit, we will then focus on the maiden aspect of this person. And all too often, this woman may look at me and say, or a man, by the way, for sure, but right now we're focusing on the warrior woman, that she may very well look at me and say, you know, I don't know the maiden part of me at all. Recently, I was working with a woman who actually teared up at the thought of this. She teared up at the recognition that this part of herself was absent. And so let's take a moment to look at the traits of the warrior, the masculine, the yang, and the traits of the maiden, the feminine, the yin. So the warrior is all about action, doing, divide and conquer. Survival. Who would we be if we didn't have a strong warrior? Our warrior often brings us through life and assists us. We've survived. But the warrior on his own, and I'll speak of gender right now, the warrior on his own can often feel lonely and isolated, lost. A lot of people report feeling stuck, that they're in a little bit of a fog, that they can't quite see what's ahead of them. Can you relate to this, whether you're a man or a woman? I think that this trait of the overabundance of the masculine, the warrior tendency, has been thriving in our world for a very, very long time. Today is January the 16th, 2021. And we are coming up to the pivotal point in the political aspect of our world, perhaps. And wherever you stand with that, you have to admit there is division going on. So are you divided within yourself? So the maiden aspect of self is all about the spiritual aspect, the creative, the artistic, the intuitive part of self, the nurturing part of self, the more perhaps gentle part of self. There's a wisdom, an inherent wisdom in this aspect of the maiden, the feminine. So is she present in your life? And so I will be releasing probably several more videos on this very topic to address the physical body, to address how we can better reach this place of balance within our life, bringing the two together as one within the heart, within the heart. We will be learning about the landscape of the mind, the landscape of the heart, the whereabouts of the wounded child within. And so I ask you to join me on this journey of the beginning of the teachings of the warrior maiden. Thank you for coming today. I so appreciate it. And if you feel so inclined, you can like this video, or please visit my website, my newly refreshed website at www.beyondemotionalblueprint.com. And by all means, be in touch with me. I now have an online booking system where you can book a session. You could begin with a 20-minute free session so that you can get an idea of where your warrior and maiden is at. So with that, I will close and thank you. Be safe, be well, have faith and trust.